All right. So going over the fundamentals of coaching football final project by, of course, me, Will Steiner. Starting off with a little quote here by Vince Lombardi, one of the great football coaches that's ever been in the NFL or just a coach in general. This quote is, "Character is a direct result of mental attitude. I believe that character is higher than the intellect. I believe that leadership is in sacrifice, in self-denial, in humility, and in the perfectly disciplined will. This is the distinction between great and little men." So with that, let's go ahead and get into our first play. So this is a play designed for 1st and 10. The formation of this play, which is how our players are going to line up, is trips left, wide receiver stack. So what that means, trips left means there's 3 receivers to the left side of the formation. So trips left, and wide receiver stack is telling the 2 wide receivers on the left side of the formation that they're going to be stacked, or in other words, line up one right behind the other. The personnel for this formation is 11 personnel. So when it comes to personnel, you are basically saying the first number in the personnel is how many running backs you're going to have. The second number is how many tight ends you're going to have. So with 11 personnel, we have 1 running back and 1 tight end, and the rest are wide receivers. So the first play that we have, the 1st and 10, it's going to be a little RPO, which stands for run pass option. So the first option for this play is the lineman, the left tackle is going to block the defensive end on the left side of formation. The center and guard are going to block the tackle on the left side of the formation. They're going to double team him up to that middle linebacker, try to get that seal created. The right guard and right tackle are going to do the same thing to the defensive tackle on the right side of the formation, and they're going to double team him up to the weak side linebacker and create a seal there. The tight end, as soon as the ball is snapped, is going to run to the right side and block this right defensive end, or the defensive end on the right side of the formation, and try to seal that wall there. So the running back, as you can see, will run right behind the tackle and in between the tackle and the tight end. So that's the first option in this run pass option. Another option would be if this outside linebacker right here, if he follows the tight end hard, the quarterback can pull that ball. He would pull that ball if the outside linebacker was crashing down hard on the tight end and following him and not giving any attention to what's going on anywhere else outside the play. So if he pulls this ball, there are 2 options from there. One, he can throw a wide receiver screen with this wide receiver blocking. And so it creates a one-on-one matchup with the blocking right here. And then the wide receiver can get the ball and hopefully take it into the secondary of the defense. So that's one option. Another option would be the quarterback could just run it. If this outside linebacker is flowing hard, there's nobody left on this side of the formation. So the wide receiver can block off this corner, and then he can hopefully get into a secondary with a run. So I would choose this on 1st and 10 because a lot of times teams are expecting a run on 1st down. So they might not be looking for a little RPO action on the first play, and maybe we can get this outside linebacker to bite and the rest of these linebackers to bite, and hopefully get a big gain out of this play. So the second play is going to be used for 2nd and 6 situation. For this formation, we're going to have tight end right doubles. So doubles means that we're going to have 2 receivers on each side of the formation. So we have a wide receiver and tight end on the right side, hence the tight end right, and then 2 wide receivers on the left side of the formation. So for the personnel, once again, we have 11 personnel. So 1 running back, 1 tight end, and 3 wide receivers. So this play is just a straight up run play. There's no gimmicks to it. It's just straight up run and hit the hole. So what we're going to have on this play is wide receivers blocking. This guy can maybe reach over to the outside linebacker. But if anything else, he can climb and maybe get that safety. This left tackle is going to seal off the end. So he's going to seal off the defensive end on the left side of the formation. Hopefully he doesn't get any ability to move to where the play is going. This left guard right here, we'll come back to him. So the center is going to block down on the defensive tackle on the left side. The right guard and right tackle are going to down block and double team this defensive tackle on the right side of the formation and work your way up to the middle linebacker in this case and create another wall. The tight end is going to do the same thing. He's going to down block on the defensive end on the right side of the formation. And getting back to this left guard here, he's going to pull. So he's going to step behind the line and try to kick out this outside linebacker that's over the tight end. So he's going to try to kick him out, which will allow for the running back to follow him and hit this hole right here and hopefully get into the secondary where we have a one-on-one matchup with the safety, which hopefully we'll win that one and break off for a big play. So I choose to do this play on a 2nd and 6 because I would like to think that this is going to get you yardage no matter what. Obviously, it depends on a lot of different factors, but this play, there's not a lot of risk in it. You just want to make sure, if nothing else, you get to a manageable 3rd down play. So that's why I chose it for my 2nd play. So play number 3 on a 3rd and 2, the formation is tight end left doubles. So we have doubles like we had in the last play, but the tight end's on the left side. And the personnel is once again 11. So 1 running back, 1 tight end, and 3 wide receivers. So on this play, it's a rollout pass. So the running back is going to line up on the right side of the quarterback right here, and he's just going to roll out and help block and take on any pressure that might be coming from the linebackers when the quarterback rolls out. So the quarterback is going to roll out to the right, and what's going to happen is this wide receiver is going to run a 3 to 5 yard out. So it means he's going to run 3 to 5 yards and then break towards the sideline. So this is an option for the quarterback to throw to. This wide receiver right here is going to run a post corner route. So what that means is this wide receiver is going to run 5 to 7 yards and then straight and then break off diagonally towards the sideline. What that's going to do is going to cause this corner right here to either he's going to have to make a decision. He's going to have to bite down on this little speed out right here, or he's going to take the post corner route, which the safety might be helping cover. So those are 2 options. Another option is a tight end on the backside. He's going to run a cross route. So what that means is he's going to just run across the field, but he's going to get in behind this middle linebacker right here so he can't see him. We're hoping that this rollout generates flow from the linebackers, so they might come crashing, and that would allow the tight end to sneak in right on the backside over here. And he's another option for the quarterback to throw to. This wide receiver is just going to run a simple post route, so 7 yards and then breaking towards the middle of the field. And then the linemen are all sealing off the edge, and they're kind of rolling to the right with the quarterback and keeping the D lineman from getting to him. Last resort, I guess you could say, is if none of these options are open, it's a 3rd and 2. So the quarterback being mobile right here helps if he needs to just run and get a couple yards in order to get the 1st down and live to fight another day. So this play has a lot of options. That's why I chose it for 3rd and 2. There's a quick options to the outside, a chance for a big play right here, and sneaking in behind the linebacker with the tight end. So that's why I chose it for 3rd and 2. And so those are the 3 plays that I've chosen. Just ending with another quote here by another football coach, Marv Levy. Football doesn't build character, it reveals character. So with that, that is the end of my final project presentation, and thank you very much.